Welcome back to EventPress broadcast. I am joined by Arsen Wale, who is the founder of Opal Coast. How are you, sir?
Very fine. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, man. Yeah. For anyone that is asking what Opal Coast is, what is Opal Coast?
Well, Opal Coast is a vertically integrated events ecosystem operating on the East African coast. We are based in Liani. So maybe I'll elaborate what a vertically integrated ecosystem is.
Yes.
Well, that means we own the entire process. That is, we own the equipment, we own the labor, we have partnerships with the venues. So you're a one-stop shop. You know, we do turnkey event production. So you come with us, we help you scout the venues. After scouting the venues, we help you with design, do the production, and manage the event on site.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you were part of the panel that explicitly was titled The Next Generation of Kenyan MICE Professionals. And of course, you founded Opal Coast to specialize in venue intelligence and matching planners with the perfect spaces on the Kenyan coast across Kenya. So how does this data-driven approach to venue scouting challenge the next generation to stop picking venues just based on guesswork, but start picking them based on real strategic value and return on investment?
Well, I'd say there's two things in life. You know, you either pay with money or you pay with time.
Yeah.
So if you value your time, then you go the data-driven route, you know, because then there's no guesswork. You don't go sit in different lobbies waiting. You're waiting for the hotel staff to come attend to you. You're wasting so much valuable time that it could be doing other processes. So what Opal Coast does, it helps to streamline that process for you. So you come to us, tell me what kind of event that you're looking for, what packs that you are having. Basically, give me the vibe of the event, and I'll match you with the best venue according to what you're looking for. Saves you so much time, saves you so much money, going to many different places in the coast, trying to find out, is this what exactly it looks like in the pictures? You know, does it match what the marketing is looking out there? You know, and I'd say the coast for a long time has been a very fragmented market. So what Opal Coast has done is taken this fragmented market and made it easy to access, you know. You can now access what is available in Malindi, what is available in Watamu, what's going on in Mombasa, Diani, all from the comfort of your computer, from your phone. Just, you know, go on to the Opal Coast website and you see what's available. We have a venue guide. So this venue guide now has different hotels, venues for different events based on the region that you're trying to host your event, or you're trying to do something in Mombasa. Okay, so then you have a list of recommended partners that we work with in terms of venues. You know, we'll give you so much detail per venue. We'll tell you what's the average spend on this venue. How many packs can it comfortably hold? You know, what are things to look out for? You know, because there's very little identifiable information that is available online concerning how to do events on the coast, because it's a whole different ball game doing events on the coast than it is in Nairobi. You know, you're dealing with tides, you're dealing with storms, you're dealing with, you know, sandy ground. It's so different than you're doing on concrete or doing on grass. Sure. So it's something I've done for so many years. I know what's the best place for what, you know, and that just saves you so much time and so much unnecessary friction or tension when it comes to execution day, and things go wrong. You know, I've seen everything that has happened, and that could go wrong, have gone wrong. You know, faced storms where A-frames have been blown away. You know, I've seen you've done wiring for a gala dinner and on the beach or beachfront, and then ocean water comes in, electrical failure. You know, so there's nothing that could surprise me on the coast. You know, that will surprise someone who's unfamiliar with the coast. That's what you're buying when you're working with Opal Coast. You're buying peace of time, you're buying access on the coast. Yeah.
Amazing. So you act as the critical bridge, linking venues with qualified leads.
Yes.
You are securing them the best players and the best deals for the planners, right?
Yeah.
So if from your vantage point, what is the number one operation shift that the next generation of professionals should make right now? Because I know the cost is usually seen as a leisure point, but how do we shift that from making the cost a place where we can have actually world-class business destinations happening?
You know, the coast being seen as a leisure destination is actually a recent development.
Okay.
You know? The history of the coast is way longer, it's far more deeper than the history of Kenya as a country. You know, the coast is over 300 years old. So all these MICE things that we're doing now, the modern MICE meetings and whatever, have been done on the coast. This is where I would say Kenyan civilization started.
Yeah.
You know, this is where all the Arabs, indigenous Bantu communities, having Kambas doing the long distance trading, this is where they meet. You know, they meet. This is where they come to converge, now have conferencing, convention.
Definitely.
You get?
Yes.
So it's been there for a long time, you know, and then somewhere along the way, it became a leisure destination. So what you're trying to do, or what I'm rather trying to do, is position a coast as an alternative destination, you know. As we're pushing for Kenya as a destination, as a MICE destination, when you're pitching to various global actors, there's an alternative. You can come to Nairobi. Yes, we have the green city under the sun, but we also have blue water, sandy beaches to offer you.
Yeah.
Now, it's a different expression of what it means to be Kenyan or doing events in Kenya. But when you think Kenya, you think safari, you think Masai Shukas, you think Nyama Choma, Kaska.
Yeah.
But you also have Kikois, we have beaches, we have Rafu.
True.
That is also Kenya, you know. So what Opal Coast is doing is now showcasing that there can be a different expression of Kenya and also delivering global quality, you know, because there's always that negative mindset that is attached to, well, service delivery or work in general in the coast. Like, yes, maybe the delivery is not like this or that, but what Opal Coast does is now making sure that we deliver global quality products, global quality event service. Yeah.
All right. For anyone that is looking to host the event in a cost,
Yes.
what should they know?
Definitely. So several things. You need to know what the venue that you're choosing, how does it work, you know? Because it might look beautiful on paper. So many beautiful places along the coast, but the people that are setting these venues are not event experts. They're not checking for the wattage. They're not checking how wiring is going to be done, how you're going to connect these things. Do they have credible, or not credible, not the word, but strong service routes that vendors can easily access the space.
Yeah.
You know, because you can have a very beautiful space, but it's very terrible for the event experience, you know, especially for the vendor. So when I'm choosing a space, depending on what event that you want to do, I'm also thinking with the vendors in mind. How are they going to load their products? Because if you've been to any coastal property, they're huge. Very huge property.
Yes.
So moving from where you'd be put in the loading dock, for example, where the lorries and whatever will stop, and then having to carry big heavy cases, trussing, lighting, DJ equipment, all the way down to the beach, and there's no designated service route. It's very hard. It's backbreaking work, honestly. So I'd say it's a collaborative effort. People who own these properties need to also see that there's another source of revenue, you know, beyond just booking rooms, you know, because most of these people in the hotel industry, they're focused on selling the accommodation. That is their main business. But what I try to do now is show them that MICE events is also another very dependable, steady, and very good social income. Yeah. So they should make accommodations to make it easier to do work in events on the coast. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Arsen.
Thank you so much for your
Appreciate
time.
your conversation.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to do an event at the coast, then you should look for Opal Coast.
Please do. Which camera am I looking?
This one. This one.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great one. All right.
Okay.